everyone, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid 5. This is part 9, where we're picking up exactly where we left off, finishing episode 13, Pitch Dark. So last time we did episode 12 and 13. Hellbound was one of the best missions so far, so much stuff revealed, and also episode 13 was also just as good. So many good things, so I'm actually like heavily enjoying this playthrough so far. So we're going to jump in now. So I'm going to press next and see where we end up. I held off continuing from this point onwards to put myself in the ACC just in case there's a cutscene after this or something like that, because that's something that I didn't really consider last episode. Like, I finished up and I was like, there might be something after this, so I'll just keep myself on here and then we'll resume next time. So with that in mind, let's resume post episode 13, where we start with the ending credits. So that at least helps to place you exactly where we were last time, picking up exactly where we left off. Kojima Productions.
Boss, we took another look into Saner, the owner of the oil field. They were behind what happened. They hired the PF, not United. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Saner's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And get this, the fund itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Saner's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there?
Yeah, I needed that. I needed that as a refresher, I think, just to give me some talking points to go off. So I'm actually glad that I left that and we can resume it now. All the bodies in the oil, like, what the fuck? Like, when we turn off the pump and it's like, oh yeah. So that's going to be something to figure out. But that was a cool mission, blowing up that thing, our first mission in Africa. Obviously it was more fun from like a gameplay perspective, but episode 12 was like more impactful from like cutscenes and story. But we've got another cassette tape, more questioning Huey, so I'm sure more information will reveal itself. Let's have a look. Oh, we can now develop the D-Walker. Does that mean I'm assuming because it starts with a D, like D-Horse, D-Dog, D-Walker. It would be our buddy, in a sense.
Hey, Snake, I've customized a walker gear just for you. It features a silent running system, great for infiltration missions, and you can also summon it to your location. I've taken the liberty of calling it the D-Walker. It's armed with a suppressed tranquilizer gun. If you want to add other weaponry or upgrade the chassis, give the order from your iDroid.
Dude, a infiltration walker that has silent running and tranquilizer bullets. Are you kidding me? I love D-Dog, but holy crap, that's awesome. That's so good. I genuinely love that. Oh, that's going to be fun. We'll definitely have to give that a go. Cool. And now
I've updated the mission list. We received a new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cipher or Skullface at all. But if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid.
Ooh, an interpreter. That's what we're here for. That dude's going to turn on the searchlight, so I should probably move away from him for a second. Let's go slightly off-road. Let's have a look. Cool. Extract the legendary gunsmith. Another prisoner extraction. Materials containers, which we can actually do now because we upgraded our Fulton recovery. And then Lingua Franca. Tail the Afrikaans interpreter, working with the interrogator at Kizaba camp, and rescue the British prisoner known as the Viscount. Okay. We can also get zoologist. Cool. Keen for that. Oh, hang on. Let me reconnect to online, because when you disconnect the game, it says nope. But yeah, I'm enjoying a new region, which is really cool. I don't think we'll jump right into that next main mission. I might do a couple of these side missions. Then again, getting an interpreter is probably going to be better to do sooner rather than later. Let's do the mission. We'll do the main mission so we can get ourselves an interpreter, because that will make all of the side missions much easier, because then we can actually listen to what they have to say. So let's do that. I'm more of a fan of that, and then I also need to listen to some cassette tapes while we're at it. Let's check out some of these. Basically, just chucking some team here. I'm all about getting that GMP and volunteers from these missions. Just whatever gives me the most stuff. At the moment, we can only send like people on 2 missions at a time, so I think we need to like improve the combat unit.
Please
we'll
select
see.
a mission.
Okay, so we're pretty much close to the main mission area.
Mission accept. The map
Alright.
has been updated.
Oh, yep, good driving skills.
Shortly.
Alright, so that's marked our map, so we can essentially drive through here. Fuck, while we're here, we may as well extract the legendary gunsmith, and then we'll go around. Cool. Alright. Questioning Huey. Clone research. Clone research. And what is Sahelanthropus?
You called that thing Sahelanthropus. Where does the name come from?
Well, several years ago, an excavation team discovered a hominid skull in the Sahel region.
Central Africa. The Southern Sahara.
Cipher gave the specimen the name Sahelanthropus, man of Sahel. And then they covered the whole thing up.
Why?
They probably wanted to monopolize information about human evolution to have a head start in their genetic research. At least, until they had an idea of what they'd found.
It was that big of a discovery, huh?
Sahelanthropus was a gracile hominid, estimated to have lived about 7 million years ago. What's significant about it is how its skull's foramen magnum faces down. In other words, its spinal column supported its head from underneath.
It stood upright.
Right. Which would mean Sahelanthropus walked upright 3 million years before Australopithecus, making it the world's oldest human species.
Walking upright. I get it. Hence the name Sahelanthropus for your machine.
Walking upright was the decisive difference between our ancestors and other anthropoids. Our brains could get heavier once they were supported by the spinal column. That led to the use of tools and the development of complex communication through language. Only man is capable of this. My creation will be the progenitor of all bipedal weapon platforms.
And you did this for Cipher.
No, not at all. Sahelanthropus is the best proof that I never betrayed you guys.
What do you mean?
The reconstructed Sahelanthropus skull looked exactly like the skull we used as our logo 9 years ago in the Caribbean.
An army without a nation. Outside the world order.
The design was based on Pangea, the supercontinent that existed 250 million years ago, right?
Yeah. When the world was a single landmass. That concept's at the source of our strength.
I felt the same way about Sahelanthropus. Sure, I was forced to build it under their orders, but I always wanted to put its technology back in our hands someday. That's the reason I incorporated the old insignia into Sahelanthropus' name. Don't you see? That's how much I was thinking about you guys.
Oh, I see, all right. I see someone desperate to cover his ass. You can say whatever you want after the fact. But that skull also symbolizes somebody else. Skullface.
It's true.
You finally came. Just don't record this, okay?
Not recording anything. What's this about?
What I'm about to say stays between you and me. It's about the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. You know a researcher by the name of Clark? He works in the biotech industry, real advanced stuff. His area is bioengineering, but lately he's also gotten into genetic research.
Never heard of him.
Well then, what do you know about cloning?
I think I've heard enough.
Hold on, this is important. Cloning lets you create a genetic copy of an organism. You take the nucleus of one of its cells, and you swap it with the nucleus of an unfertilized egg from another member of the same species. They started out working with plants, but since then they've had success with other organisms, including mammals. It's a hot area for a lot of places right now. Corporations, universities, research groups. There's no shortage of scientists out to get famous and patent their work, with morality taking a back seat.
Isn't that a little outside your field?
It's got nothing to do with my research. But I thought it might be of interest to you. Cloning, and Dr. Clark, I mean.
That's the target.
No, this is really highly classified stuff. But I've heard that an American biotech company...
Go on.
Now, this is really... But I thought it might be of interest to you. Cloning, and Dr. Clark, I mean.
Go on.
Now, this is really highly classified stuff. But I've heard that an American biotech company has successfully cloned a human being. What's more, it happened over 10 years ago. And the researcher behind it was Dr. Clark. You've really never heard of him?
I don't meet many doctors.
This Dr. Clark is a complete ghost, even to others in his field. His age, where he comes from, that might not be his real name. And I can't even say for sure he's a he. Clark's employer, ATGC, its company motto is embracing your hopes, preserving talent.
What does this have to do with me?
Cipher. Dr. Clark works for ATGC, and they have connections to DARPA.
We're going to talk about this one first. Because Dr. Clark was initially referred to as a he, and then retconned into Dr. Clark being paramedic. Paramedic becomes Dr. Clark and is responsible for the cloning of the son, cloning of Big Boss, the sons of Big Boss, which 10 years ago happened in 1972. L'Enfant Terrible. Liquid, Solid, and Solidus. Solidus came by a different method. I love the consistency of Dr. Clark. Dr. Clark's identity is so secret, it's assumed that it's a he, when we know now, based on Metal Gear Solid 4, that it's paramedic. And he's just getting into the connections to DARPA, which is with SIGINT, Donald Anderson. Oh, man. Just dude!
Cipher couldn't function without the communications network DARPA's built. Meaning, Cipher has to be a part of the Pentagon. Or at least, the two are joined at the hip. DARPA is a driving force behind human cloning. It's a pretty high priority project for them. And this Dr. Clark, some say he's a pivotal player in Cipher. But that's not all. Every cell nucleus in an organism contains the genetic information for that organism. Think of it as a blueprint for life. Clark appears to be working on how to decode this information and rearrange it at will. If you could do that, it would mean being able to custom design human beings for specific purposes. Can you believe that? Suppose for a moment that this is all fact. A man of your talents, if your genetic information died with you, that would be a terrible loss for mankind. But what if mankind could preserve you for future generations by cloning you?
All right, enough. I get the idea.
Look, I know it's inductive reasoning, but this weapon to surpass Metal Gear they're developing in Africa, I believe it's something that uses this new technology. Speaking as a fellow scientist, it chills me to the bone.
That's rich coming from you.
If genes serve as our blueprint, then I wonder if they include an impulse that drives us to tweak the design. Can you imagine that? genes encoded with information that wants its children to decode it. Is life itself putting the direction of our next evolution in the hands of scientists? I guess it would take some real arrogance to believe that. And yet, it could be what Cipher's after.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree. But that was an interesting story. It'd make a good movie.
It'd make a good movie.
You have to believe me.
Where'd you hear all this anyway?
Where? I just overheard it in bits and pieces while I was forced to do that research for them.
Right.
Wait a minute. Look, I want to help you. I want to be of service here. I'm risking my life with this.
Is that so? Maybe it's time we brought someone else into the conversation.
No, not him. Not Ocelot. You can't do this.
I loved that. Huey definitely knows more. Huey definitely knows more than what he's letting on. He's also just literally like so on the nose about it. Like he's like, "Hey, Big Boss, imagine if we could clone you and preserve you for future generations, like, and like your children would like decode the genetics and blah blah blah." Like he's like full on like going at it, you know. Very interesting stuff. I love that the subject of cloning is like coming up. Makes me very happy. I love that he's just like, would make a good movie. I just think that's fucking hilarious. I love the change in weather. How this world feels is so good. I absolutely love this. I need to separate these guys. I'm trying to figure out how to do it without alerting the whole group, you know?
Rain. Sound of rainfall should help to mask your footsteps.
This is just going to get more difficult at this point, because there's just even more dudes up there. I should have taken care of, like, one of them ages ago. That's an interesting position change, guys. I love that he's like, I'm not recording. Records it anyway. Come on, I know you can do it. I know you can do it, Snake. You're the legendary soldier. I really waited too long. I waited too long. Now there's a vehicle coming. There it is. It's the truck that I marked before.
Analysis complete.
I need to see where this guy sits. Okay, they're stopping. They're on the move. Right. I'm gonna try and follow them. Oh, it's my dog. Jesus Christ. D-Dog is so funny. These two are so close together that it's hard to get one, because I just need to get one of them. Pull them away, get the other one, pull them away. Oh, they're just very close together. There we go. That dude's just found the dude that's stunned. I really thought that I was able to... Yeah, fuck, I just messed it up. I was doing so well that whole way, and then trying to cover up my tracks, and that's all because I don't have a suppressor on this stupid SMG. That's right, we're okay. We didn't trigger an alert. Get him out of here. 90%. It better succeed. Nice.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
List updated.
Alright. Now I left my car all the way down there.
Arrived at Mother Base.
So we're gonna push through to the main objective now. After extracting the legendary gunsmith without trying to trigger a full-blown alert. But I realized I'm in desperate need of a supply drop because I stayed in the mission area. That's kind of the problem. But I'll now move out of here and we can go to the main mission area where I can extract that interpreter and then I can actually understand what everyone's saying.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Episode 14, Lingua Franca. Nice. Let's get an interpreter, dude. Let's get some information from these people finally. I can't wait to get the interpreter. I actually love that as a skill. It's such a good mechanic that you need to recruit someone who can understand the language. Don't look at the credits.
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
Okay, we're good. So, interpreter called the Viscount.
The interpreter is somewhere in Kaziba camp. The Afrikaners are holding several British prisoners in different parts of the camp. The interpreter and interrogator supposedly go from place to place to conduct their questioning. The target is one of those prisoners.
The map has been updated.
I love these challenge tasks. I love the online section, which is good. Okay, identified the interpreter. I extracted the Viscount as well.
The interpreter will be present for the rescue target's interrogation. He's a CFA Merc 2, but he serves as a language specialist. His job is English Afrikaans simultaneous interpreting. Tail him to find out where they're keeping the target. That's the rescue target known as the Viscount.
Viscount.
Fool you. He's no aristocrat. He started out in the British Army's Scots Guards, moved on to the SAS, then became a mercenary and helped create the CFA. How he earned the moniker is unclear.
The Viscount. So not the Viscount. It's not said how it's spelt. Silent S. I've never been ridiculously good at my pronunciations. We make it work though. English language, hell of a thing. Alright, so gotta get into this camp. Gotta find a prisoner and the Viscount. And the language specialist.
Detected. The map has been updated.
A daytime mission. Should I actually... what I might do is I might actually...
They are all business. Hard to believe they're interrogating them.
Never mind.
Situation must be worse than we thought.
Detected. The map
Make a
has
wrong
been
move,
updated.
and they could kill the target without warning.
Can't use the Phantom Cigar.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
I love how easy to use the binoculars are. It's like one of my favorite things. Like, this is such a good game for gameplay. It's absolutely insane. Like, the things that you can do, the things that, like, the game gives you.
For mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter.
Analysis complete.
Don't extract the interpreter just yet. If he doesn't turn up, they won't be able to do the interrogation. If they then decide the target's no longer any use to them,
The map
they won't
has been
hesitate to kill him.
updated. Analysis complete.
You found the interpreter. Now follow him to the target.
Okay, cool. Follow the interpreter to the target. Yeah, like, dude, like the amount of tools that you are given, the amount of things that I haven't even developed yet or could explore with, like, there's so much. And I really love the ability for them to go up and, like, scope out the area before you get in, mark your enemies, you know, gather your intel. It's so fucking cool. Just need to be careful at this point, because we are very exposed. Follow the interpreter to the target, he'll reveal the target, then we can take out both of them successfully. Interpreter and the Viscount in the bag. Thanks, D-Dog.
Analysis complete.
Okay, do you think D-Dog's found the prisoner as well? Yep.
Analysis complete.
That's not the target.
Ooh.
Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he'd receive special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
That's what we're gonna do, baby, because he's got good skills. So that means what we have to do. How are we gonna get this other prisoner?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
They're not gonna kill him, are they?
This is your last chance.
Die MPLA se olievelde. Paar het die inligting vandag.
The MPLA's oil field rights. Where did you get this information?
I told you. I only know.
If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention.
Dis 'n anonieme bron.
Moenie my vir 'n poepel vat nie.
They might kill him.
Fooling anybody.
Ask any of the others. Nobody knows anything.
Hy sê jy moet die ander probeer vra.
O, hulle het saam 'n storie opgemaak. Dit is hoekom jy nie die Britte kan vertrou nie. Weet jy hoeveel Afrikaners sit onder die hele gelei tydens die Boereoorlog?
You made up a story with the others.
What I'm thinking is I'm waiting to see if they will move on. But if they go to murder this guy, we'll do a sequential CQC. Like, through the dude. So we'll knock him out. I'll drag away the other dudes, and then we can like wake him up. And then I guess he'll probably be a little bit confused. He'll call the CP, but it allows us to get this prisoner safe, and then eventually he'll resume what he needs to do. We'll see.
You British are all liars. You know how much the Afrikaners suffered because of you in the Boer War.
That wasn't me.
Hy sê dit was nie hy nie,
Maar dit was julle wat ons verraai het.
but dit was you.
What are you doing? If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target.
Sorry. That caused you.
I'm pretty sure they were going for the kill. So, if we get this dude out of here.
So, our rescue target was behind. That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are separate places.
I'm extracting this guy because he's good.
I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament, but still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
Now we'll see if they resume. They're going to chill out for a bit. They're going to be on alert, but... Oh, he's driving. He's getting in the car. He's leaving this dude behind. Wonder if we could sneak in the car. What are you doing, sir? I don't know what the fuck that dude was doing, just looking at the ground. What is he doing? Can we sneak into the car behind him, you reckon? We could just falter and recovery the vehicle. What is he doing? Alright, we're gonna let this dude chill out for a bit. Because he can't just stay in the car and do nothing. He has to eventually resume, right? Because we need him to go to the target. Otherwise, we could probably just like walk around and maybe find him on our own. But yeah, dude, this dude is not doing anything. I'm so confused. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna stun him so he's out of here, and we're gonna falter and recovery the vehicle. So now he can't sit in the vehicle. This is so cool. And then we're going to wake him up.
You captured an enemy vehicle. Just like weapons and items, you can use your iDroid to have vehicles you've extracted airdropped in. You can also let members of the combat unit use them on dispatch missions.
Come on, buddy. I need you to go to your next target.
Cipher, dit is Zulu 1. Voertuig is weg. Het iemand het per ongeluk gevat? Hoor.
Zulu 1, dit is Cipher. Niemand heeft iets terug nie. Iemand moest het nodig gehad hebben. Beweeg verder op voet. Uit.
Je maakt zich gevat.
Okay. The trailing can resume. Now he's not doing it with his friends anymore.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Yeah, he's really onto us. It's fine. Ah, yep, I was standing up at that point. It's unfortunate. Down he goes into this area. Ah. I really thought that I would have just missed that. I really thought I would have just missed that. I got a bit too careless there. He got stunned, but he surprised this dude, but he was like, nah, I've got a mission to carry out, I'm going to continue. D-Dog should mark the prisoner for us, though. We just need to get there before he's, like, murdered or anything. It's hard when everyone's on alert. And we did all this to rescue one prisoner, dude. That's the dude we threw down who's just woken up because it's not a long-term solution. There's the prisoner. Alright, we have the prisoner. I need to be quick.
Has been updated.
Alright, we'll get the intel after.
Analysis complete.
There we go, that looks like a unique person.
Analysis complete.
Alright. Dude, there's a lot of people here. Alright. Shall we go? We've just gotta do it. We're not letting those prisoners get killed. He's gonna call CP.
Analysis complete.
I'm just gonna take everyone, dude. Let me get rid of this guy first as well. And then we'll pick up that intel that was on the table.
Well, we're just just have to interrogate him to find out where the target is.
I know where the target is. Wasn't that the target? Oh, maybe it wasn't. Maybe we got it wrong. Yep. Oops. I think I just got caught up in the excitement. I was like, yep, that's the target.
Analysis complete. And the map has been updated.
The interpreter didn't know the target's location.
Oops.
He did tell us where the interrogations are conducted.
That's probably what that intel...
Before nightfall. Though if they get suspicious, now that the interpreter's gone, they could kill the target before then. Hurry up and find him. Interrogate him. Find out what he knows.
Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Hey, pal. What's going on?
Oh, do we have the skill now? Can I interrogate him because I extracted him?
What the hell?
No. I love that. Why does the like... Yeah, no. Maybe they're meaning to interrogate the prisoners.
Clouds approaching.
You might be meaning to interrogate the prisoners. Which is kind of like backwards. Let's interrogate the prisoners, dude. Now tell me what you know. Tell me what you know. It's alright, we'll just extract him. See, I would have thought this would have been the target.
That prisoner wasn't the target either. We got some more information though. They're going to interrogate the target at night. This most recent prisoner wasn't the target either. But we did learn the target's field of movement.
Target's field of movement, nice. And we got intel on this table. Let's scan the intel. This might be the information we need, maybe.
This is a list of prisoner detainment locations.
Cool, nice.
Has been updated.
Alright. That's our target. Everybody's waking up. There's two. I think this is another prisoner, and then this is where the actual one.
Marker placed. Marker placed.
Okay. Let's go up to A. Everyone's just starting to wake up. I got a new suppressor somewhere, which is good. That helps. Does not help that we're doing this during the day, but we're making do. Alright. I was going to see if we could avoid you, but... Let me get you in the face. Yeah. You're so annoying. That was a waste. It was a waste of my suppressor.
Caution, rain approaching.
If you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice.
You have arrived at your destination.
Maybe this is just like a possible location.
Good.
Alright, we're going this way. Those thunderstorm sound effects, man. Let's get this prisoner. This turned into quite a lengthy situation.
The map has been updated. Marker removed.
I guess that's like a possible location, or where the prisoner could be moved to, because it was empty.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I think we've acquired personnel with new skill now, with all these level ups, so we might be able to understand them now.
Project has been added.
I'll try and use CQC and see if this works. So interpret him on the fly. Alright, let's see.
Spit it out.
Yeah. Cool. We got translation during the mission.
Where are the others?
I love that. Okay. There he is.
Analysis complete.
Yep.
Is that him?
Oh, it is. Sorry. Yeah, that's exactly what he looks like. Why did I think it was the blonde-haired kid?
Has been updated.
I got the hair color mixed up. I just went, that guy looks unique. Forgetting that the image of the prisoner is literally in our mission briefing. Get out of here, buddy. We got you. Mission complete, baby.
Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice.
Mission info has been updated. The map has been
Let's get some processed materials and then get out of here, dude. Cool. I love how the rain sounds. It's so nice. This is why that Ground Zeroes mission is like one of my favorite missions. It's just like so nice. They really nailed that first mission in the Ground Zeroes prologue.
No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Only the best from the boss.
Extraction.
Could have been done better, but it was fine.
Mission complete, and how?
And how?
I'm gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
Bitch. I'll fucking take it. Extracted 3 prisoners being held and pinpointed the location of the 4 prisoners from an intel file. Got both of the bonuses. No enemy combat alerts. Nailed it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. It's very satisfying. Starring the Viscount. See, I was thinking the Viscount, based on that mission description, might have been like an actual character, but that's fine. Just some dude, and now we can understand people, so that makes like the side ops much easier.
Boss, one of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount.
Oh.
It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. Wait, boss. We got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cipher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why?
True. Nice. Alright, good stuff by recruiting the other prisoners. You get like more story information. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look through all of my details here. With whoever's like a troublemaker. And if they've got shit stats, I'm gonna kick them out so we can I can stop having fighting breaking out in my mother base. And then I should probably bump up the morale a little bit, pay them a visit. Go visit Quiet at the medical platform, see what's going on. So I might do that.
One of the latest missions to come in is connected to the walker gears. This could be our chance to close in on Cipher. Take a look at your mission list.
Sorry, bruh, I just need to do these. We got some cassette tapes, we got Africa Today, the spread of walker gear. Another mission list, there's mission 15, footprints of phantoms, nice. And then, oh, we've got an important side quest. Visit Quiet Cell on the medical platform and receive Ocelot support. Extract the legendary gunsmith again? Oh, the gunsmith you found at Master Village was just an apprentice of the true legendary gunsmith. And extract him for short. He's in the Afghanistan base camp. He's in a different region, dude. Okay, fine. That's fine. Well, I mean, we don't really need that interpretation guy, do we? I mean, we'll do it for the GMP reward, but that's fine. So much to do. All the time in the world. Alright, I'm going to do some mother base stuff. I'm going to sort out some things, get taken back to the ACC, and then we'll probably work through some side ops now, but we'll visit Quiet as well while we go to the ACC. I realised that before I should drop to the ACC that I am literally right next to this side mission to extract the interpreter.
Development complete.
I've been messing around and developing some stuff for a while, so that's what all of those things are popping up. So it's now night time, so I can now do a bit of this, and I want to actually extract all of these guys. So the interpreter looks the same as the other dude that we extracted. Except we can actually understand this guy because we already extracted an interpreter. Except if he talks, this other dude will hear him. So hang on a second. Almost forgot about that. I wonder how far away we have to be, because it's like 30 meters sometimes for like Fulton recovery and some other things. I wonder if talking has the same thing. Let's try 20. Nice. He gave me a blueprint.
Where are your friends?
Cool. Nice. And then we'll take out his buddy.
Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Speak.
The map has been updated.
Oh, I can't extract you standing up because you're underneath a thing. Lovely.
Good job.
Cool. We'll extract these guys, then I'll go back to the ACC, because, yeah, it was just a side mission that was nearby. And I guess we should probably go visit Quiet,
Extraction arrived at Motorbase.
because that seems like it'll be interesting. Maybe she'll finally want to come out on the field with us or something.
Extraction arrived at Motorbase.
You gonna extract him?
Please select support helicopter
Roger.
Cool.
requested.
I'm on my way out.
Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at her cell here on the base? Whenever's fine. Thanks.
Hey boss, was hoping to reach you on the iDroid, but you didn't pick up. Come hang out with me whenever. I love you. Let's listen to the spread of walker gears and then go to the medical platform.
Hard to believe how many of those bipedal weapons have popped up around Africa. When did that start? No more than 6 months ago. Didn't really hit me until I came here. They're not supposed to be in use yet. Emmerich says they were still doing the last round of fine-tuning. The doctor has no idea. His research has already hit the black market. Both sides of the Iron Curtain will have it by now. Even so, they're spreading much too fast. Sure, the walker gears can operate in any terrain. Their mobility's just as good in the jungle as it is in the desert. That would come in handy in a place like Africa. They are modules that can one day be used as nuclear weapon systems. And with that in mind, the numbers are way too large. There must be another reason they're so widespread.
Like what?
It's all about needs. To small-time outfits like most of these private forces, this product is a dream come true. Hell, it goes beyond PFs. This is the ultimate weapon, the forbidden fruit, for anyone with an enemy to fight and people to defend.
A nuclear deterrent.
Exactly. Sounds familiar, huh? PFs are all operating off your playbook. You created these times. But could this be the new weapon in Africa that Emmerich talked about? If it is, why is Cipher letting everyone and his brother get their hands on one? What comes next? Selling nuclear weapons in the open? Making them public property?
Why don't they give that a try? Then the next war really will be fought with sticks.
Right. The man we're dealing with isn't foolish enough to make a suicide pact with the world.
So, what is Cipher really up to?
I really wonder if, like, how a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake would, like, incorporate all of the previous lore now. Like, with, like, Rex as a Metal Gear, like, is very interesting, because it's like, it looks like Sahelanthropus is, like, almost like the peak Metal Gear, because it's, like, upright and everything. And Zeke and Rex look quite similar. It's just very interesting that I wonder if they remade the first game with all of the context of Metal Gear Solid 3, Peace Walker, and 5, like how that would change certain things. I wonder. I'd be very curious about that, or whether they would just faithfully remake it exactly as it is without adapting to all of the lore. I mean, it could help incorporate new information and retcons and all of that kind of stuff. I'd be very interested to see how a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake would actually accept those changes to the lore and incorporate them. That'd be pretty sweet. We are going to
Please select
go do the side op to go visit Quiet.
Please select a landing heading to Mother Base.
To the medical platform. We'll get that out of the way first, then I'll probably do the other side ops after that, see if I can include anything that's relevant that happens in those missions, because we could get some random development, who knows, and then we can look into potentially doing the next main mission after that as well. Just have to see how we go. Just wondering if we're going to get that cutscene straight away, or whether we have to go down to the cell first. Hello, good boy. Our base building is going pretty well. I realized that I haven't built any facilities in a while, so I do currently have a few scheduled. So, you know, they're taking the real world time of 1 hour of game time. It's always the fuel resources that you need. Fuel resources you need a lot of. So I need to go and look for some fuel resources in places, because I can extract those crates now to get that stuff, and then I can start upgrading. So I might do that while I'm doing side ops as well. Could be a good idea. Here we go. Let's go visit Quiet. Let's go down to the cell.
She refuses to wear clothes. The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English, but she never speaks, sweats, or breathes.
What?
Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting, I guess. There's a lore implication for her being naked.
But she can't be submerged.
D-Dog's just like, I'm such a good boy.
She's drinking through her skin.
Weird.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look. See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, the jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious, but some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Cobra unit reference, dude.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you. Of course, only if you think she'll be useful. Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
Okay. So we can do Quiet as a buddy now.
Good dog.
Interesting. So Quiet can't wear clothes because she breathes through her skin, which has something to do with her abilities, I think. She also drinks water externally and some form of photosynthesis. That's interesting. Alright, so Ocelot is invincible. That's cool. It's good to know. Yeah! We'll just interrogate him. What do you know? Can we hold him up? Very interesting. Okay.
Welcome home, boss.
Quiet is a bit of an intriguing character. Very strange. But I guess, yeah, there's some lore reasons for why Quiet is the way Quiet is. But we can consider taking her on missions with us now. So that's cool. I'll check the... Like, maybe I might just drop in and do some side ops, and I'll just take her with me on some side ops. Like, I could do extracting material containers and the legendary gunsmith, or like something like that. We'll see. But regardless, I'm going to jump in. Let's get picked up.
Roger.
I'll probably do a unique side op that I haven't done yet, and we'll take Quiet in with us, just so we can see what Quiet is like on the field. But she seems like, as a buddy, if she's going to be a sniper, she'd be like murdering people. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Otherwise, we'll stick to our lovely D-Dog. I also want to see what the D-Walker is like. I think we've got a lot of people chilling out in the waiting room at the moment because we're waiting for our... Yeah, oh no, we got 3. That's okay. I also ditched some troublemakers. I think I had like 3 or 4 troublemakers, and they all had terrible skill levels. They're all like level E. I'm like, imagine being a troublemaker and also having shit stats. It's like, dude, you're not even worth my time. Get out of here. You can be a troublemaker if you're like a much higher rank, and then we'll talk. because then I can stomach you. But if you've got no good stats, don't be causing trouble.
Looks like you've gotten used to working with Quiet. I don't see a problem with giving her some new weapons. I've already talked it over with the R&D team.
Okay, cool. Equipment for Quiet is now available, so maybe we can actually give her a tranquilizer sniper. Dude, imagine having her on sniper support, and while I'm like walking through a base, she's like picking people off for me. The buddies are awesome.
Unit function added.
Boss, that man you picked up in Walla Yamasa is a top-notch gunsmith. We've got plenty of work for him. But it turns out that he's just the apprentice of a so-called legendary gunsmith. Now, if this legendary gunsmith is all he's cracked up to be, we could really use him on our side. The apprentice gave us the whereabouts of his master. If you've got the time, go and grab him. I've added the details to your side ops list.
Nice. Well, we know what to do, so we'll give him a grab. Let's have a look at development. So, buddy and equipment. What can we do for Quiet?
Please specify a project.
Quiet. Oh, Quiet's a butterfly logo. There you go, we can give her this. Guilty butterfly. Our bond level needs to be 20. Otherwise, she's just going to be purely killing people. That makes sense. Bond level 80 for level 5. Okay. Guess I gotta work on getting that bond level up, which means I also have to accept the fact that while we're on missions, she will be lethal. Never mind. We'll just do that on, side ops. So while I'm here, just trying to think what would be the best one to do. Like, maybe we should try... I'll do extracting the legendary gunsmith. Yeah. Let's extract the legendary gunsmith. What if Quiet kills him? I don't think Quiet would just randomly kill enemies, right? We could probably instruct her to chill out.
Select a landing zone.
That's a bit of a hot zone, so I might just walk up the road, so we'll go there. Now, let's have a look. Select buddy. Well, I guess you can't even change the uniform, so there's no point. Exposes the maximum amount of skin, supposedly so as not to impede her her respiration. Interesting. I love how she spawns in with that like muscle ability. That's so cool. All right, we're gonna try Quiet and see what Quiet's all about, and then I guess we can we could also just be any of these guys. I'm gonna be Death Jackal. I like that they've kept in the ability to play as like other characters. It's weird to see though, hey. You can't put a scarf on these guys. Rude. Nice. There you go, there's the head option. So strange. We're gonna continue playing as Snake. It'd be nice if he could wear the balaclava for just whatever reason. Alright, let's... Yeah, like, we could probably, like, equip... We could probably take a vehicle with us. Why not? We've got multiple. Alright, let's commence the mission. Extract the gunsmith at night. Let's see how we go. We'll just be driving in the vehicle together. We probably didn't even need a vehicle, to be honest, because we like right there. But I'm also thinking there are a couple of other side ops to do in Afghanistan, so we could just drive to those after the mission, type deal. Alright, first mission with Quiet. I'm gonna see what she's gonna do. And then we can get used to the commands as well. See if we can tell her to wait so she doesn't actually just start murdering everybody. Maybe she's not the best to take on an extraction mission, but we'll see.
The map has been updated. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
Chuck out a couple more of these while I'm at it. These ones are a bit tougher though.
Dispatched.
Alright, Quiet, let's go. Alright, how does Quiet work? Alright. Let's hop in. You getting in? You getting in? Okay. You can tell her to fire and kill enemies. There you go. There's her laser sight. Quiet on the move. Okay, so she won't ride with us, but she will just do her super speedy. Check that out. That's so cool. Oh, we got some wolves. Quiet's just fucking going for it. Look at her go. Yeah, okay, Quiet. Jesus Christ. I'll just drive in. Don't mind me. And we can hear her humming because she's in position.
Enemy presence.
Is there anyone here?
The map has been updated.
Alright, well I'm gonna leave my car here. Because this is how we'll exit.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Wow, and then look at her go. She's like right on the dude. See, I want her to be my tranquilizer buddy so bad. I want her to be my tranquilizer buddy.
Analysis complete.
Because I could be making my way through here and be like, oh cool, tranquilize this guy for me. Nice. Extraction. Like, so good. But we have to get the bond level up, and I don't know if the bond level is associated with her actually having to do the commands, or whether just taking her on missions is fine. That's like my worry. I think for now what I'll do is I'll just take her on missions with me to get that bond level up.
Complete.
So then we can work on getting that tranquilizer sniper. Because I want to extract these people because they got good skills. That laser sight's so cool. Her being like my eye in the sky is amazing. And, like, watching out for me. I guess in like a slow-mo situation, if I got desperate, I could be like, bam. Talk. Oh, we can talk to Quiet?
Quiet.
It's so weird when she's like watching me. She's very interesting. So you can talk to Quiet, but there's not really much point.
Analysis complete.
What's the zone here? I'm gonna need to interrogate some people to find out where this person is. This radio is getting a bit annoying because what she does is when she's targeting an enemy, the radio starts and she starts doing her humming thing, but if we keep moving around so quickly, she switches targets and then the radio starts her humming again. It's very weird actually.
Analysis complete.
Oh. She's just ready to get that. Quiet! Quiet! And it's not silence, so now everybody's on alert. Quiet's just gotta start killing everybody, dude. Quiet, no. Oh man. Fuck's sake, Quiet. I'm trying to extract a legendary gunsmith, and here's Quiet triggering I triggered an alert status on purpose, clearly, but no, I wanted to do CQC. All right, Quiet's on the move.
That container's filled with raw materials. Looks like they're using those colored bands on the outside to tell the car through.
Okay. I'm kind of screwed. Quiet has ruined my life, dude. All I wanted to do was extract, like, okay, so pro tip, don't bring Quiet on an extraction mission. Okay. We've got information of where we need to go revealed, so that's fine. This is just a bit chaotic. And keep Quiet. Quiet better not end up killing the dude for me. Yeah, I can start like extracting this shit now, which is great. These containers are going with me, baby. Cost 10,000 to extract a container. Alright, Quiet, you need to chill the fuck out for a second. Alright, buddy, I gotcha. The legendary gunsmith is a prisoner, which is very interesting. Alright, you're out of here, buddy. You're free now. God damn it, Quiet.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at the...
Hello, Quiet.
Caution. Storm approaching.
She's so speedy. Alright, we're gonna take advantage of her now. It's so cool, actually. Technically, they're not my kills, so it's fine, right? Alright, quiet. I'm on the move. I'm out of here. Sandstorm time. Alright, we're leaving the base, and I'm gonna do another side op. Part of me is like, maybe I should just leave and then come back without quiet, but we do want to improve the bond, so I don't know. Eliminate the tank unit, maybe, and then quiet can deal with the infantry, and I'll deal with the tanks. But then what I'm thinking in that regard is I should probably call in a supply drop to get a rocket launcher to actually deal with them. Sandstorm's great. I can definitely see where I'm going. Alright, goodbye, quiet. I'll leave you alone now. She'll come with me, and I'll make my drive, and then we'll do a supply drop, and I'll eliminate this tank unit with quiet, all in the name of just increasing her bond, so I can get her to not murder people. I love that you can be so far away from quiet, and she just like randomly appears on the side of the, the helicopter, just like staring at us. She was like all the way at the base still. I decided to call the chopper because I was like, I went the wrong way to the power plant on the road, and I was like, it's too far away for me. And I'm probably going to ditch quiet. Probably going to ditch quiet for this specific types of missions that I'm trying to do. It's she's great, but we need to work on. I'll probably work on her bond another time in my own time. But she's great though. The only audio issue I was having is like the
Boss, about the prisoner you extracted from the central base camp.
Her humming.
Seems that he's not the legendary gunsmith either.
Are you kidding me?
One of his apprentices. Now I'm really dying to meet this guy. We got intel on his location from the apprentice. Think you can recover him? I've added the details to your side ops list.
Alright, so we extracted another apprentice. Jesus Christ. Also, we're fucked at the moment. We look like we did when we were at the fucking mother base explosion 9 years ago. Amazing. I love the details of just like seeing like Quiet's animations. Like she's not just sitting there doing nothing. Like she's actually like looking out of the helicopter and stuff. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm not going to take Quiet with me. Extracts the legendary gunsmith yet again. Was also just an apprentice. Third time's the charm. Alright.
Please select a landing zone.
We'll get dropped in nearby. I also find it very interesting that every single like climbable crack is now revealed on the map, and I wonder if that comes up because we have Quiet. Like Quiet's able to reveal all of those climbing locations, which is very interesting. But Quiet, well done. You did great. But I'm actually considering taking the D-Walker out with me. Oh my god. Dude, it's like... It's so funny because there are parts of the Mark II in here. The Mark II and 3 from Metal Gear Solid 4. Like with the little head. And it even had like a little voice. Hang on. Give me the voice again. It has like a thing. It's just like, this is Huey's version of like something that Otacon then refines later on, right? So interesting. Multiple settings. I guess you can customize the loadout. Because I'm looking at the settings and they're all exactly the same. I'm not seeing anything that changes. So I guess we can change stuff. But I want to experiment with D-Walker while we're doing the extraction of the legendary gunsmith, because we can tranquilize people and then carry the dude and get out of there. So I think I'm going to enjoy that a bit more. He's expensive though. It's an expensive deployment. But I'd rather take D-Walker than Quiet for something that's like a bit sensitive. Oh, I just realized that I'm going with the vehicle again, but that's fine. It's good to have the option there at least, and then it's marked on the map for like a vehicle in case I want to use it, and then drive to another location. But I may as well just take the D-Walker. I need to remember to unequip that vehicle going forward, especially if I'm using D-Walker. Is D-Walker? How does D-Walker get dropped in? It's certainly not on the helicopter. It's too big. Maybe it's like being like attached to the helicopter, like it's being like dragged underneath it or something. Or it's just already there, like the D-Horse. That's probably more likely. Yeah, it's already there. Yeah, all the cracks are in the map. Just everywhere. And I don't know if that was because I had Quiet with me or not. I also wonder what this base is all about. We should check this place out.
Be careful down there, boss.
Nice. Alright. I'm in my D-Walker. So, task arm, pistols, and no primary weapon. Just the tranquilizing only. Alright. I actually love this, it's so cool. Alright, let's head into the outpost.
Marker placed.
Decent amount of ammo as well. And apparently this is a stealthy one. Oh, there you go. So you can like roll it on a wheel. Quiet mode. What a cool little guy.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
It's always this outpost, goddammit.
Analysis complete.
This stealthy little dude. We have a problem, however, is if we want to be lethal on this guy, we literally do not even have the chance to.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Ooh, good skills on this guy.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, get off the road! Get off the road! Ah! I was behind a tree. Fuck my life. Get out of here, Snake! Fuck my life, dude. I was like, get off the road! Now I'm just kind of annoyed that we don't have the ability to equip weapons that do damage as well. Alright, let's do this as a distraction. Let's make our way across. I think they know exactly where we are still. Yep. Yep, and now we've been flared. Oh, okay. That's not a good option. Alright, I might just leave. I might just leave and maybe come back another time. Good thing that the G-Walker's waterproof. That stupid truck ruined everything, man. What's this dude gonna do? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why was he not reacting to getting shot in the head? Holy fuck. Oh, that's so stupid. Okay, they found us again. Oh my god. This is absolutely hilarious. Try and shoot me when I'm doing this, guys. Take evasive action. I'm gonna run you over, dude. Get run over. And you too. Okay, I don't think you can jump, and I think that's a problem. The walker gear can't jump. I thought you would be perfect for this mission, my friend, but it turns out that we're actually kind of fucked. My D-Walker is almost dead. I think what I'm going to do, because this stupid truck ruined my entire life, I'm about to get sniped as well, is I'm going to just go to a checkpoint and we'll start this infiltration again. I want to really see how we can capitalize on the D-Walker's stealth ability, alright? Without getting caught by a stupid truck.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, let's try it again. And hopefully third time's the charm. This is actually the legendary gunsmith. I don't think this is smart from here. I wish I could kind of zoom in a bit more.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I still want to extract that guy 100%.
Analysis complete.
There's actually a lot of people that I want to extract here. Alright, this is better.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
I wish, like, we could have the walker do, like, Fulton recovery. Like, we could go on top of it, but we can pick it up. We can pick him up. Oh! God! That's so painful. I'm committed to doing this stealthy. I'm committed to the stealth with this stupid fucking walker. Ah, that guy. So I thought he would just continue staring out where he was staring before and it would have been fine. But, spoiler alert, it was not fine.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Cool, thank you.
Where are
The
your
map has been updated. Analysis complete.
I'll let this guy come to me first because I don't think he's close enough to notice at extraction, but he's moving in pretty quickly. There we go. Thank you. Good night. Okay. Hopefully this guy's actually the legendary gunsmith this time. And then hopefully it has good payoff. And we'll take another few dudes while we're at it. I think we wanted this guy. We definitely want the two dudes manning the lights as well.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I just need to make sure they can take him out. But then I need to take out the two dudes below, otherwise it's going to make noise.
You gotta extract him.
You can just never win. Okay. Should be able to do this with their... because they got helmets on. One of them does.
Where are the others? Speak.
The map has been updated.
Okay, thank you. This guy as well.
Spit it out.
Yeah, diamonds, thank you.
The map has been updated.
I gotta say, it's challenging not having, when you have to get used to not having D-Dog, because you're like, D-Dog's been so useful. Been like my favorite boy. D-Dog's been my absolute favorite. Especially for stealth and infiltration. D-Walker is not as good. D-Walker's like, fun, because it's like a very unique idea that I really enjoy, but outside of that, I don't really like...
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I definitely need to get used to D-Walker and use him a bit more in some different situations. There's someone. Okay. A balloon just took somebody away. There you are, it's this dude. We're waking everybody up.
Marker placed.
You gotta extract him.
They're waking everybody up. Everybody's getting antsy.
You have arrived at your destination.
This dude's waking up. Go to sleep, everybody. This is bedtime. It's dark outside. You guys should know better by now. Alright, we got him.
Thank you.
Is this the legendary gunsmith? The hell's screaming? Oh, is he shooting my... Oh, he's shooting my fucking D-Walker. This idiot's going off on my D-Walker. Buddy, that's my ride. That's my fucking car, dude. Get out of here. Is my D-Walker still working? There we go. Alright, you're coming with me. We're out of here. Take the prisoner. Get out of here. I took the D-Walker in, and that's the only reason why I want to even do this. Otherwise, I would have just falchioned him by now. I want to call in a supply chopper because I need to get out of here. This D-Walker is fun.
Support helicopter requested.
The D-Walker's fun, but I want D-Dog. I want D-Dog back.
Arrived at Mother Base.
D-Dog is fun, and he helps me more than anything else in this world. My favorite boy. I was attacked. We may have an intruder. Just maybe. Give me this bird. I want my bird. I want my bird. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I'm glad that my D-Walker survived. Drop my prisoner. We'll extract him and take him with us.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Does this mean he'll be like sitting on the helicopter with us when we get on it? We'll like see him there. Oh my god, my walker's just fucking going off by itself.
Request immediate removal.
What is it moves on its own.
Psyops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright, we actually got him this time. Is it the legendary gunsmith that we've been waiting for though? Only one way to find out.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Wonderful. I reckon I'll do a couple more. I'll do a couple more side ops, I reckon. Just busting them out, see if there's any that are worth doing, and then wrap things up.
Arrived at Mother Base.
So, you finally found that legend of a gunsmith.
Finally.
The guys on the R&D team are dumbfounded. They say he's every bit as good as the stories. With him working for us, you'll be able to customize your weapons. Try it out on the ACC.
Cool. Weapon customization. I'm assuming that's like the same as like how you can customize the colors of Mother Base and like helicopters and like all that kind of stuff. That it's like, you want a pink AK-47? You got a pink AK-47. Is he in the helicopter with us?
Being a scout sniper,
No.
there are two tasks you can give quiet. The first is to infiltrate an outpost ahead of you and scout out the enemy's positions. The second is to send her to a sniping position and have her cover your infiltration. The kind of sniper support she'll provide will depend on the weapon you give her. Of course, this is all assuming she's willing to follow orders.
True. Lovely. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more side ops now. And I'll take D-Dog with me. So I'm thinking I'll just look for... I'll just look for ones that might be good. Like I might do extract material containers, and then it seems like I might be able to do the rest off screen. So I wanna check this one out because it looks like a unique one. So we'll extract the material containers next, and then probably wrap this up. Okay, I just realized going into D-Walker ornaments that, like, dude, I had to obviously make these, and now I could do the Gatling gun, and then upgrade the Gatling gun, and do a fucking anti-tank guided missile, and a flamethrower, and a high voltage discharge gun. Like, amazing. So I've developed some more stuff there, which is pretty cool. We can now customize weapons. So, handgun. Yes. Okay, so you can actually change stuff. Which is very interesting. And then I guess, you know, you can be like, oh cool, what's the color? I like that everything is just already... just unlocked for you. It's very cool. Very stealthy. See, look how stealthy that is. Such a stealthy weapon. And you can have multiple settings, so you can change which one you want, which is really cool. Submachine gun. Let's have a look at the Riot SMG. What color do we want the Riot SMG to be? Should we just make it all blue because it's got blue on it? Oh, that only changes that part. Should go for the yeah, nice. Nice. So there's weapon customization. That's really cool. Let's take ourselves to our next side op. Which can be extract materials containers. I'm also developing anti-tank mines at the moment, so I'll wait for the anti-tank mines to develop before I do eliminating the tank unit, because I think that would be probably a smart decision. It would probably be a smart decision.
Heading to Central Africa.
Heading to Central Africa, and we're gonna leave our D-Walker behind. And we're gonna bring D-Dog with us. Because D-Dog's the best boy. Wonderful. Happy with that. Snake really needs to have a shower at some point. Snake really needs to have a shower at some point. See, because now when I have D-Dog, D-Dog's absolutely perfect, and I get to also drive him in the car, because he sits in the front seat like a good boy, instead of being like, oh, quiet, you're just going to run away, do your own thing, all good. And my D-Walker's like, I'm good at stuff, let's go. So, D-Dog's perfect to bring the car along with. Back into the African zone. So I get dropped here, do a little bit of a drive in. We can get this blueprint that was marked for us. Let's go, buddy. Cool. Pick up this blueprint on the way. And actually, I might place a second marker just there anyway on the processed materials so we know where we're going. Look how good D-Dog is. Just identify a whole outpost for me, why don't you? Okay, we're only here for a blueprint, so we might be able to get away with not even taking anyone out. We'll see.
Daar is sprake van spioene wat hier rond operate. Hulle infiltreer buiteposte en doen recon. Al die pad in hierdie geweste. Dis die voorste linie van 'n proxy-oorlog. Die ooste en die weste wil beide Afrika se groot vet maagminerale vir hulself. Dit beteken hulle kan BGU hou, maar hoofkwartier is besig met 'n plan. Beste wat ons kan doen is om ons oë oop te hou. Ja, ek like. Soos ek gesê het, oë oop.
There's a lot of detail and effort that went into having all of this dialogue in between soldiers and doing it in different languages. Like, I really appreciate the effort, because like there would 100% be some games or some forms of media that just like they just decide to localize everything and just have them speak English for convenience's sake. Like, having to get an interpreter to figure out what the hell they're saying and like all of that kind of stuff is amazing, and I really love it.
You have arrived at your destination.
The blueprint's supposed to be... It's in that tent.
Marker removed. Marker removed.
But this guy's not moving. This dude's gonna see me in a second. Because we also need to extract this guy, which is probably the last thing that I'm gonna do. It's a shame that this door isn't open. I was hoping to do this without taking anyone out, but I think I might have to. Okay, that might be a distraction that we need. Never mind. Everyone already pinpoints like direct to me. Like everyone's staring directly at me. Isn't that weird though? Like wouldn't like Did people just know where the bullet came from immediately? They wouldn't instead like think about, oh, that dude's got taken down, let's go check up on him. Guys, you could have all successfully have just...
Guard post captured.
Alright. It didn't have to be like that, guys. It could have been really easy for you, but I had to take you all out. Alright. Probably let's extract these dudes now, because this was going to be my final distraction. I was going to do that when we left. Cool. And now I'll move on to the next location. Alright, I think this one's actually going to be pretty straightforward.
Analysis complete.
Ooh, yep.
Enemy press analysis complete. The map has been updated.
Alright. Like, it's literally just that, I think. So this might be a nice and simple one for us to round everything out.
That's the target.
Okay, just the one container guarded by 3 dudes. You know, anticlimactic, but I'll take it.
Plant expansion complete. You have arrived at your destination.
Take out the dude who's inside first. and then extract, and then Fulton recovery. Everyone's going out together.
Extraction arrived at the base.
Lovely. New people. Good stuff. Cool. Yeah, some of the side ops very inconsequential. Sometimes I don't know if it's going to be like a unique one. I'm like, ooh, might be something, but it's still worth showing for like. I like showing the different missions instead of going. All right, I'm going to continue to show you the prisoner extractions, which are very straightforward. But whenever there's like a first one, like the gunsmith was fun to include. Material containers was like, it doesn't have 0-1, so I'm like, it could be anything, we don't know. But with that one, guys, I will bring this episode to a close. Next time we will jump straight in to the Footprints of Phantoms mission, so mission number 15, and see how we go with that one. Hope you've enjoyed coming along for this one. We had a brief story spike, and then we're getting just tiny pieces of things at this point in time, but I'm still having such a great time, and I can't wait to see what comes up next. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.